Hi, my name is Darren Levin. I'm the JLIC Rabbi at Johns Hopkins University. Welcome to the Refuah for Rachel page. This page was created for a full Refuah Shlema, for a speedy recovery for Rachel Reichner Rachel Yonina Bat Leah Rezel. Rachel's a freshman at Johns Hopkins University, and she was recently diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, with a form of cancer. She very recently started chemotherapy treatment at Sloan Kettering. In Rachel's merit, we as a community have decided to take on the in-depth learning of Pirkei Avot, of ethics of the fathers. This is especially appropriate given the worldwide custom to study Pirkei Avot during the weeks between Pesach and Shavuot. The second Mishnah in the first chapter reads as follows: Shimon HaTzadik hayam mishe'arei anshe Knesset Agdola. Shimon HaTzadik was one of the remaining members of the Great Assembly. Hu haya omer, he was wont to say, Al Shloshah Dvarim ha'olam omed. The world stands upon three pillars, three things. Al HaTorah, Al HaVodah, Al Gmilut Chasadim. It stands on Torah learning. It stands on Avodah, service, which the commentaries explain is prayer and sacrifice, and on Gmilut Chasadim, on acts of kindness. This begs the question, why these three things? Why couldn't you have included charity? What about truth? What about humility? In order to explain the reason for these three, why these three, we have to understand why the world was created. The Maharal, one of the greatest Jewish philosophers of the 16th century, explains as follows: the world was created for man to perfect himself. It is through his growth and development that the existence of the world is justified. And there are three realms of relationship that we find ourselves in, and we have to work on in these three realms. What are these three realms? Relationship with self, relationship with other, and relationship with God. The Maharal explains that Shimon HaTzadik is providing us with a recipe for growth and development in these spheres. Through developing a relationship with Torah, one strives to cultivate a greater sense of self as one thinks about and speaks words of Torah, followed by action and performance of mitzvah. Through avodah, prayer, one fosters a relationship with God, and one devotes time to awareness of His presence in our lives. And lastly, through Gmilut Chasadim, through acts of kindness, we cultivate sensitivity and care for our peers, friends, and family members. When we invest in our relationship in these spheres, we're upholding the world and justifying its existence. It's my hope and prayer that our community's Pirkei Avot learning will serve as a springboard for greater closeness and relationship with Hashem, with God, with others, and with ourselves. And this should all be a merit for Rachel, for Rachel Yonina Bat Leah Rezel. Rachel, we miss you. We look forward to your full recovery, and we look forward to hearing good news, God willing.